Amy, what is this?
Oh, this is my new intake manifold for the Supra.
Oh, it's nice.
Right? It's big.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. So I got a killer deal on this Hypertune intake manifold that I am assembling today to get it ready for my 2JZ GTE VVTi engine that I am dropping into my Supra. Major shout out to Tuan, Super Biologist on Instagram, because if it wasn't for him sending me the ad, I wouldn't have this Hypertune here today and I wouldn't be proceeding with this work. And I got a very killer deal. So I ended up just paying $1,900 and I think like $67 because they included shipping. But I'm gonna go over with what the intake manifold came with and how much it would have cost if I would have bought it directly from Hypertune and then all of the sensors from Toyota. So let's review that. Plenum was shipped like this, assembled and anodized. I believe it came from a Supra from that racing channel and it was assembled by Real Street's team. Now it does have a 90mm throttle body and it gets really interesting when I flip it over. So let me show you. It came with all the sensors that it needed. So right over here, we do have the throttle position sensor, brand new, would have costed around $140. We have the Provision idle air control valve sensor, that brand new from Toyota. This one's $400. This one's really pricey. And then we do have a MAP AEM sensor that's $130, brand new. So in total, that was $700 just in sensors alone. Now the intake manifold, since it is fully anodized black with the fuel rail, which, oh, I forgot to add that there is a fuel gauge over here. So that's probably like another $50. But altogether, this and the hardware, brand new from Hypertune, does come out to like $3,000. So we're looking at $3,700 in parts that I ended up getting for $1,967, including shipping. So you can't beat that. And I mean, the Supra deserves the best of the best, guys. Don't even get me started on that. So, well, let's get this ready. I'm not too sure if people care too much about cleaning the inside of the intake manifold, but it is quite dirty, so I'm going to spray it down with some brake cleaner. And as for the injectors, Temu sent over an injector tester and cleaner kit, so I ended up cleaning all of them and checking to see if there's any leaks, and there are no leaks, so I have nothing to worry about. I was very careful with not getting any of that brake cleaner on top of the anodized material, because what ends up happening is that as soon as it touches the anodized material, it starts breaking down the top layer, it starts fading out the color, and it ends up looking not so great afterwards. Now, I still ended up getting some on the runners. I just let it dry out, I let it sit, and I didn't touch it, and it looks absolutely fine. Now it is nice and clean. I didn't really want to use brake cleaner on the inside of the throttle body, so I just wiped it down with a little bit of soap and water. So it actually looks pretty good. These injectors, they are brand new, but they've been sitting for like many years. I think for like 6-7 years or so. They do not leak. They tested out well, and these are officially clean too. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with putting those onto the fuel rail first. And then gonna put that onto the intake manifold, and then we'll bolt everything up. In case you guys were wondering, I did not clean out the fuel rail. All I could really do is just wipe down the AN fittings and the inlet holes, but I could not risk getting brake cleaner all over the anodized part. When I was cleaning out the injectors, I ended up damaging one of the O-rings. Not sure if it was because of the tight fitment against the adapter or if it was because of the O-ring being old and worn out. I ended up buying new Titan O-rings just in case, but unfortunately they did not fit properly. They were too large. Luckily the shop had some that fit perfectly and were in great condition. Yeah, the difference between the O-rings, yeah, how loose it is. It wasn't gonna work out, so I'm just gonna keep the old O-rings that are on there that have a very tight fit, so these are gonna work. Alright guys, so we just did 2 because I'm actually going, oh, it's have to get them. There we go. Cool. Okay, so I just got 2 in because I actually have to make the custom spacers for the hardware. And these are the bolts that I am using, which are some metal bolts, but I lost the original hardware. So I have this over here, this aluminum rod, and this is how I'm gonna make the spacer. But I wanna make sure that I get this measurement set, because then that way I can go ahead and install the rest of it and then install the hardware all together. It's hard to kill it with this, but just add a little bit, just in case. Okay, that's the measurement. This is one of those moments, guys, where you just have to have an extreme amount of faith that it is gonna work out. Now, this entire Supra project has just been based off of that. A tremendous amount of faith that it will all work out. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
There we go. There we go. There we got it. Okay, let's see. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver.
You're a genius. You're a genius.
It's a perfect size, guys. It's a perfect size. It's a good show you a visual, which I think it's enough. This is how much thread goes in. It's like that. All right, now time to make the other ones the same exact size. I dropped it. Okay, let's do the next one. Look at that. They are all even. Got a little artistic too. I started grinding the sander on the surface so it looks like glitter filling. Beautiful. Beautiful.
traen, te llevan carros de otros lados.
Yeah. Intake manifold is officially done, guys, and well, I really want to go mock it on the engine, but before I go and do that, I want to show you guys what I ordered for Black Friday, because it did arrive at the shop I think like about a couple weeks ago, like 4 weeks ago, but I'm really getting here today, so I haven't been able to open anything up, and I just did, and it's amazing. And let me start off with the turbocharger. Look at this. 466 dual ball bearing precision turbocharger with an AR of 0.81. guys, look at that. That looks so gorgeous. Oh man. And then I ordered a couple more things. I also ordered two 45mm wastegates from Turbo Smart, and then this adjustable locking cam pulley for the exhaust side of my engine. And then we do have some hardware, the cam pulley bolt, and then the washer. Wow, look at that. This is so beautiful. I'm still waiting for a couple more things, but that's pretty much it. The engine work is almost going to begin. Well, stay tuned for the next video.
Yo, que a veces estaba tirando aceite.